Hello, dear friends. As my father worked a lot, I was born tired, said the clone. Everything is a program, and tiredness is also a program. Therefore, try not to identify yourself with any program. Opinion piece. Tired of waiting. Game changer. Tired of welfares. Search for transcendence. Aren't you tired of all this? This is not a utopian fantasy. Change of narrative control. Are they going to push us now? Elon Musk is saving Alex Jones. The media seeks to entertain people. Europe is in panic over the Russian missile. Fulford believes that the announcement will not be immediate. Let's start. Tiredness is the lack of strength caused by weariness, tedium, annoyance, and boredom. In quotes, you look around, great confusion. This is the question. The labyrinth is in your mind. There is no easy way out. I am tired of waiting for the answer. Sang Red Baron. Tell the fearful to be strong, not to fear, for here is their God. Compensation is coming, divine retribution. He will come to rescue them. Isaiah 35:4. Do you ever get tired of it all? Don't you feel exhausted from contributing to the old energies with your anger, frustration, and despair? The most important thing is for you to realize that you are supporting a system that was invented not only to limit you, but that has an expiration date, and that date is not far away. According to Judith Castle, we are going to be pushed now. When a vacuum is created, the universe immediately fills it. These immense changes will intensify in the coming weeks, months, and years. As you leave the old behind, you will be pushed to find new paths, new ways of living, and you will be pushed out of your comfort zone to seek the expression of the new life force in all forms. Entertainment. It is amazing now how the vast majority of the population is worried with irrelevant matters, and anything that doesn't contribute to your spiritual growth is irrelevant. Think about that for a moment. They are not interested in the expansion of the heart. They seek to entertain the mind. Fortunately for them, the third dimensional realm offers a wide selection of entertainment, whether it be sport, crime, drama, politics. If you are still intrigued by any of it, a part of you feels that you need it in order to cope by ignoring the heavy energies you hold within you. It is time to let go of the old, as difficult as it may be. Start by letting go of the idea of fear. This will allow you to open up and understand that there are better realities available to everyone. It is time to start doing the inner work, instead of just reading inspirational but forgettable quotes on social media and endless surfing the net or the web. These are realities and ways of being that do not serve certain masters. But you, the living beings, where you are allowed to truly enjoy your daily life with family, friends, and true exploration and growth of your journey to greater awakening. It is time to let go and embrace the universal shift that is taking place right now. Open yourself to the divine life that envelops the earth and prepare to enter a reality that is a paradise. This is not just a dream, nor a utopian fantasy. It is the reality of the new earth, which is ready to receive all who choose love, all who are open to new possibilities, open to the truth that the purpose of their existence is not to suffer and barely survive. It is to thrive, with energy aspect of being, far beyond the three-dimensional ideas of money, work, and false freedom. Definition: mental fatigue in older people is characterized by difficult concentrating and performing activities normally. This type of fatigue can manifest itself in several ways: lack of concentration, difficulty performing tasks, headache, mood swings and irritability, and a feeling of exhaustion when trying to carry out activities. Tiredness from worldly affairs is a recurring theme in mystical tradition and manifests itself as a desire for transcendence and a withdrawal from earthly concerns. This phenomenon is characterized by a longing for something beyond the limits of the physical world, a withdrawal from alien behavior, and search for union with the divine, which implies a distancing from the mundane. This world weariness in the mystical tradition is not mere apathy, but an impulse towards a deeper transcendent reality, seeking an intimate connection with the divine beyond earthly limitations. Christian mystics often describe periods of moral suffering and division, resembling depressive states and understanding of supernatural realities with the eyes of the soul, and the stillness of a spirit that culminates in mystical union. Worldly weariness drives mystics to seek experiences that transcend everyday reality through altered states of consciousness characterized by temporal and spatial disorientation and a sense of ecstasy, with practices such as prayer, fasting, silence, meditation, and the use of entheogenic substances in some cultures to facilitate shamanic travel. Gossip. Europe is in a panic over the Russian missile, according to Jim Stowe. So the question is, will Trump take office during the Third World Party? No, because after that Russian display, Alex Soros is hiding in fear. Russia ended the war nonsense at a very low price, even though that missile cost a lot of money. Conclusion: a game changer. Tucker Carlson is going to do a second interview with Putin, according to the Storm Rider. Elon Musk is saving Alex Jones and has intervened with his lawyers to prevent the deep state from buying information wars. Why do celebrities move away and promise never to return? Where is Quentin Tarantino? The latest link is Leonardo DiCaprio. He can't stand jail. He can't stand the repercussions of Hollywood's dark fairs. Why would DiCaprio sing? How did the White Hats convince him to become a mold? Why does Italian intelligence protect DiCaprio? Summary by Fulford. According to Benjamin Fulford, the Fed will be abolished. The draft document is before the President and both chambers. Negotiations are on the way to replace it with a future planning agency staffed by meritocratic personnel. To discuss this matter, a meeting will be held on Sunday, November 24th, between a representative of the Western White Hat Alliance and Asian secret societies. There will also be a meeting between the White Hats and a BRICS representative in Moscow at the end of January, after Trump takes power. There is already an agreement in principle according to which the financial reset would involve a jubilee or a forgiveness of all debts, public and private. There is also an agreement that assets obtained through central bank fraud will be returned to the population. However, the process will take a little time, as it involves auditing real-world assets to ensure that the new system is backed by reality. As part of this, White Hat representatives will fly to the Philippines this week to confirm that the Asian gold promised to back the new financial system exists. If gold is not confirmed, a basket of commodities will be used instead. That is why people should not expect any immediate announcement. Of course, Elon Musk hopes to keep the rogue AI he works for in power by switching the US corporation to Bitcoin as a way to avoid bankruptcy. The problem is that you can't eat Bitcoin, and the three-letter agencies have a backdoor to access it. In a sign of the decay of the old financial system, supporters of the weather change left the COP29 meeting last week empty-handed. The president of Azerbaijan, the host country, said that oil and gas are a gift from God. In Germany, the Moorburg power station has blown up. The high energy price caused by this madness is bankrupting a large part of German industry, including many companies that have been in business for hundreds of years. The shift in narrative control that is taking place will soon make it impossible for these theories to become public policy. The collapse of the old media outlets that promoted these theories is accelerating. Donald Trump has sued several media outlets for $10 billion, accusing them of bias. He has filed lawsuits against the New York Times, CBS, and other organizations, alleging defamation and political bias. The use of celebrities to influence public opinion has also failed. They are now using their alleged January 6th insurrection to try to disqualify Trump's victory under the 14th Amendment, which prohibits anyone guilty of insurrection from becoming president. House Democrats are also forming a shadow government aimed at undermining Donald Trump's plans. CNN anchor Chris Wallace was the first star of the network to be let go, as the channel faces a purge of its staff amid falling ratings. CNN reports that journalists have been seen crying and hugging each other in the hallway. Maybe they need therapy. In the UK, traditional media is also losing control of the narrative. Change should soon come to Australia too. The current administration is attempting to pass a law restricting free speech using misinformation as an excuse. Now, persecuted German lawyer Rainer Fuellmich has turned the tables on his accusers, filing 2 criminal complaints against prosecutors and judges during his 37th day in court. In the US, Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene said she is fairly certain the next Attorney General would prosecute people for crimes against humanity committed during the crisis. Turkish President Erdogan is imposing an arms embargo on Israel and cutting trade ties with the country. The International Criminal Court prosecutor, Kerim Khan, has alleged that after deciding to seek an arrest warrant for Netanyahu, senior officials urged him not to do so. He could now be removed from office over allegations of sexual misconduct. The Netherlands has just followed Germany's lead and imposed controls on its land borders after its elite were forced to flee the country. The Pentagon failed its 7th consecutive audit on Friday because it could not fully account for its $824 billion budget. They say the missing $21 billion was spent on off-planet operations. Maybe they should compensate taxpayers by sharing some of their secret technology like anti-gravity. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.